Many of you may already be aware that the Labour government is pushing ahead with its net zero initiative. As part of this plan, they are working to phase out petrol and diesel vehicles in favour of electric alternatives, a move that has sparked widespread controversy across the UK. Amid this debate, Conservative MP Greg Smith confronted the Labour government in Parliament, challenging their approach. However, Labour MP Lillian Greenwood quickly dismissed his concerns, claiming he was speaking nonsense. "Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I refer to my entry in the Register of Interests. Last year, just 1 in 10 consumers purchasing a new car opted for a battery electric vehicle. The private market for EVs in 2024 was 20% lower than the government had hoped, even with their interventions. Without fleet sales distorted by massive tax incentives, there simply isn't enough real consumer demand for electric cars. So when will the minister acknowledge that people want alternatives for decarbonising their vehicles? The government's push for battery electric vehicles disregards consumer preferences and represents a government knows best attitude at its worst, doesn't it?" Labour MP Lillian Greenwood. Well, Mr. Speaker, what an astonishing claim from the member opposite. It was actually his government that introduced the zero-emission vehicle mandate, and we are simply following the trajectory they set. I'd also remind him that many fleet vehicles are, in fact, private vehicles, as people choose to lease them or acquire them through salary sacrifice schemes. Furthermore, the UK was the largest EV market in Europe last year, and one of the largest globally. Frankly, he's talking nonsense. Greg Smith. Mr. Speaker, the SMMT report from January directly contradicts the minister's statement. Only 1 in 10 real consumers, the very people we represent, chose to buy an electric vehicle. The government claims to be technology neutral, yet the ZEV mandate focuses narrowly on tailpipe emissions, rather than a holistic analysis of decarbonisation. This approach stifles innovation, limiting opportunities for alternative technologies that consumers may actually prefer. Instead of forcing people to adopt battery electric vehicles, why not step back and let innovators develop solutions that align with market demand? Lillian Greenwood. Mr. Speaker, I wonder if the member has actually spoken to any car manufacturers. If he had, he would know they are heavily investing in battery electric technology. My colleagues and I have engaged with manufacturers representing 95% of the UK car market, and they have made it clear they are committed to the EV transition and have bet the house on it. We are working closely with them to ensure the UK remains at the forefront of this shift. Do you believe the Labour government is capable of leading the UK? If you think they are failing, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below.